Yeah, I mean, I saw it earlier this year when it happened to LT. It sucks to see your teammate go down like that, and LB's a great guy and a great goalie. So it's tough to see that, but you kind of have to flip the switch, and we got a hockey game to play.
It seemed like early on you had a lot of puck freezes. I'm wondering if that was kind of intentional, trying to slow things down and kind of calm yourself into it, or is it just kind of the shots you got?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of, I think, just the shots I got. It wasn't trying to do anything different or anything. A couple of shots hit me in the chest, and I was able to hold on to them, but it feels good to get those nice shots early.
For Jonathan, last game, Bruce kept saying you guys did not have the puck enough. Today it felt like you did have it a lot more. What went so right to have it so much more today?
We didn't sit back. I think we just kept pressuring them. We got a couple turnovers on our forecheck, and when we put the pucks behind their D, that's where we can get a little mojo, and after maybe their D are backing up more and we can make plays off the rush, and I think it's just one of those recipes that's good for our team.
Adin, can you speak to the job that the goalie whisperer, Sean Burke, has done with every goaltender that seemingly plays for your team, and maybe what he emphasizes that allows you guys to be in a position to succeed?
Yeah, no, Berkey's awesome. He's a great guy, easy to talk to, and he has a lot of experience himself in this league. So he kind of knows the ups and downs of the season, and he just helps you just as much off the ice as he does on. So, yeah, he's a great guy, and I've loved working with him this year.
Adin, right here. Did you think that getting those few minutes in game two, at least mentally speaking, get you ready for this game, kind of take away any playoff jitters you had?
Yeah, it definitely helps. I mean, I got hurt a little while ago and didn't really have much game action other than a couple periods in Henderson. So it was nice to get in there for that third period the other day, kind of get a feel for the game, get up to game speed, because you can't simulate that in practice. So it definitely helped.
Marshy, here.
Yeah.
For us that don't know what it's like, can you kind of explain to us what it's like to take 18,000 fans and quiet them like that? You guys have been a pretty good road team all season long, but tonight you guys kind of shut the crowd up.
Yeah, I mean, they started really hard, right? Like, they had a quick goal there, and they did same thing game two as well. But we were just able to battle back. All year our group, I think, has been a next man in mentality. Even if we score a goal or get scored on, like, our next shift is super important. And I think tonight we were just a really good team. We followed up shift after shift, and it's one of those teams that you have one goal lead or 2 goal lead. It's like you've seen in the first round what they did with LA. They were 3-0 down in the first period, and they came all the way back to win it. So they're never down, and we got to keep pushing forward. And I think one of the good things that we have in our group is we have a lot of veterans that we've been in a situation like that, and we know what kind of team they are, and just keep it rolling with 4 lines. And yeah, it's been a successful year for us so far.
Jonathan at the back, I guess how much were these playoffs testing your patience in terms of how relieved were you to contribute?
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice to just help the team win a game. But I mean, it's one of those things that I was like, not, like when the goals don't come and when you get chances, it's just a matter of time that they're going to come. And even if I wasn't producing, like with the depth of our team, it was always somebody else on a different night. So I think it's just comes back to next man in. Like one night it's going to be one guy, one night it's going to be another guy. It's all it's how you build, I think, a winning team, and that's the mentality we have this year, and it's been going well so far.
Adin, you mentioned the difficulty of simulating game action. You hadn't played in 2 months, but you looked pretty sharp right off the bat. I'm curious, like, what was your biggest focus during practice and during morning skates to be ready for if you needed to step in this moment?
Yeah, I mean, this guy's pretty hard on me in practice, so I get good work with him. But, I mean, it's just trying to be patient and stay on my feet as long as I can is the biggest thing I think I had to focus on, just tracking the puck and being patient. And I feel like when I do that, I'm at the top of my game. So I felt like kind of before I got hurt there, I was doing a really good job of that. And I feel like I've kind of picked up where I left off. But, I mean, our guys tonight played an unbelievable game, as I'm sure all you guys saw, like keeping guys to the outside. We boxed out guys in front, made my night really easy.
Jonathan, we saw a pretty nice setup from Jack on your goal. What is it about his game that meshes with yours so well? Because we've seen you guys cook pretty well in the past.
Yeah, I mean, we've started playing together, I think, around end of January, I think. And obviously, when you're lucky enough to play with a guy that gifted, like skating with the puck and opening up so much of the ice, that just makes a guy like me a little life easier to find open areas and just to get in those areas because you know he's going to bring the puck there. And he's been definitely a game changer since he came with us, and he's having a really good year again. And it's fun to see that he gets rewarded in those situations that especially at his first playoffs. So really happy for him, and like I said, just lucky to be able to play with a guy like that.